Welcome, everybody, back to my Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney gameplay. My name is Brodemus. Last time we are in the fourth trial. Is the music still really loud? Let's turn that music down. It does. Wow, the DBs. It does look really whatever. Never catch the end. Up later, boy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe. VA solve crimes. Crap. That's like the one thing that I got out of fucking Night in the Woods. Crimes. Love that game. Yep, here we go. All right, so we are episode 4. Turnabout. Goodbyes. I'm all over the place today. I'm tired, and it is not good for me being able to focus on anything. So you're in for how long have we been? A minute in. You're in for a fucking ride today. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Whack! What happened? What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder.
Am I residually tased? Can stun guns have a residual? I love finding I love using those GIFs where people take 3D models of characters and having them do Fortnite dances. It's the funniest shit. Like, because it's ironic to me because like I fucking hate it, but it's so much fun to use it. Oh, spooked for 2d6 days, spooked for 2d6 weeks. Fuck.
I guess the shock hasn't worn off my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. That's not how tasers work. Anyhow,
we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore the lasting effects and the possible brain damage that I have from a fucking stun gun.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Hello. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! 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 You know what? That's fair, CG. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Whoa! Bah! Maya, don't touch people. Maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh yeah, pal! Oh, I like it! Shock me some more! What's that fetish called? The fetish of getting electrocuted. Anyway, what's gotten into that girl? About 10,000 volts. Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. You have? I doubt that, highly. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. A lie! Exclamation point. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past in Terabang? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. I see, that's extremely cursed. What are you doing? What? Don't. Stop it. Get some help. I realized I was listening back to some of this trying to find clips from last week's, and I could not understand myself talking as the judge or as Von Karma. I was like, oh wow, I need to enunciate with those voices better. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Is it gonna happen? We'll find out. The defense is ready? The prosecution should be able to defense. I can't read. I know words too well. Very well. Nope, it's just incomprehensible.
We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Mr. Von Camera, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boatman shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the event decided that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
What's your angle here, bud? He's constantly in pain. Aren't we all tabletop? Existence is pain, fuck.
Please bring the witness to the courtroom.
The way I talk as the judge, I just fill my mouth with air and, like, just spit the words out. Like, that's how I talk as him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat shop on the lake where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you want to point this at? The witness was not running away. He is single and testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
I forgot your voice.
Well, of course. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things. I don't got one.
Ah, shit. No, fucking the letter's gone.
So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I don't know my evidence. This is no good. No good. Is nicht good. Okay, what do we got? Hang on. I don't want to present anything yet, but I need to look and see what I got here. Time of death, sometime when I shot from approximately 1 meter away. Taken automatically at 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. Right. Old photograph. Do6 Incident. Right on the back. Overhead map. Bullet. Gun. Metal detector. Polly. That's interesting. Photograph of the scene of the murder. Okay, hang on. The air elevator was auctioned to plead at the time of incident. No clues found in the case. Gregory Edgeworth, defense attorney, trapped in an elevator. Age 9. One bullet found in the heart. Yanni Yogi. Okay, so this has his name. Memory loss due to auction deprivation. After his arrest, fiance Polly. Oh, I didn't realize he named his parrot after his. Oh man. Woo! Woo! Okay. Polly Jenkins. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Didn't realize that. I called what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, no witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
Then why did you leave, Tarabang?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen to when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Buy some food for Polly. Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. And he only eats these high-quality bird pellets for France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kinda got lost, you see. Well, just a moment sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
Listen, so he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
had nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
I don't know why I voiced that one again. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Oh, fuck. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory? You know exactly who you are.
No, this is more likely that he has no memory of who he is. If he claims he's lying to show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Old codger? What is this, 1963? That's impossible! That's impossible!
I'm going to go near such as Mr. Wright. I remember this book is a new.
Motive things? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. Sure, Phoenix. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't let me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
But you're supposed to think, Mr. Wright.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You were saying the same thing over and over. You were calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does it really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Hold on! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your case. You're saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is? Interrogating?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! No, this is interesting. So who is it?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
That seems familiar. Yanni Yogi from the Do6 Incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean? It's so bright, so vivid. The rainbow.
Mr. Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tuss. Jump to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. How do you propose to prove this to the court?
Ugh, kill me.
This is a court of law, as you may recall. And in proof, and for all of the repeat, what's more, the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. This is my moment. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick!
Where did you come from?
How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Quite simple. Isn't it, Iolde? Fucking... Mr. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense. Just.
Huh?
I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff way up.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Tuss. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided no.
No? I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There's no one who's gonna testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Just. Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to...
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you anyone else? This is a farce. I object!
I object to your objection and substitute my own. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma.
Nick, no!
Nick, yes.
Nick, no!
I have a right to do as you suggested. Do you, though? I don't know if you do.
Please be my guest. Of course, you should go through with this. Nothing comes of it. Then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, so want to go through with your little game?
Yeah? Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I was rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the bird. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Send in the dancing lobsters. This is game. This is game.
Bird.
Are you an avian aficionado there, Mr. Your Honor?
Please, tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignored me.
The witness is a bird. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ignored by a bird is my next punk band name.
Witness, who is your honor? And the evidence is satisfied for us. Who is your honor?
Hello, hello!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
Flawless testimony. I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Hello?
Press it! Press the bird! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. She's minding her own bird business, now she's in court. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
I do remember that. I actually remember that. Surprisingly. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. Something we forgot.
Hello.
Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
The bird in on it? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. That's why he suggested it. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when asked if he'd forgotten anything?
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
I guess, ask something else? What do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Mr. White, I think we established that the pirate is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her identity?
Yes, it does, actually. Yes, it does.
Huh, fascinating. You claim that the pirate's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, my proof. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... It's this one, right? Let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, Yanni Yogi, trapped in an elevator after his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins. Right. So I guess let's prove that. And hope for the best.
The Do6 case file. Let's go to Lord's file, Heather. Which places is proof on them? Show us or someone to go time. Very well, Mr. White, please tell us the page. Where will this file the information connected to this pirate's name?
No, suspect data. It's case summary, victim, suspect. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins.
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. I guess suicide warning for anyone who's sensitive to that. That's why he named his parrot after her.
Oh, I see. I guess that is possible. Yeah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My grandmother has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does it make you my grandmother's fiancé?
She's only 7 years...
She's only 7 years old! Indeed. As long as there is no equal evidence in a murder trial, we will need some other corroborating evidence.
Going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, you may continue.
Gotta go later, Toxic. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care of yourself now. Okay, I guess, what's the safe number? That doesn't feel... Because we found the note in the thing. Because we just found the letter, didn't we? In the lockbox? I don't think that's gonna help at all. Mostly because we don't have it on us. Fuck. I guess let's just get through all this again and maybe press the dots. Press the dot 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 boo. Yeah, I know. Is the safe number report? I don't, is it ideal day? What? Wait. Safe number is 1228. It can't be. Okay, we'll go for it. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the safe number? Fuck it. Fucking YOLO, right? It's hot as hell in here. Turn the air down. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Oh, what was the number to the thief in the shack? 1228! 1228!
What pirate? There's fucking parameter out there. The whole world will see. Fuck. Well, Mr. Wright, you want to claim something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, sure, fuck it, why not? Let's just go for it. Let's just fucking throw it, let's throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Look at my smug face. This is my smug face.
Ha! Ridiculous! Go get the number to a safe to us who the caretaker is. So as a proof, what could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Fuck it!
The Do6 case file? What is the question you have with that case? Mr. Wright? Well, in this file, there's something. Safe number.
The case summary. It's on the case summary page!
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the Do6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah! Ah!
Ah! He used the date of the Do6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. But often do set there some good numbers to dates. Oh, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one.
Thanks, Karma.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's so tough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True that it is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What do you say? Some of the caretaker of the post shop. Immediately!
The judge unhinges his jaw and his fucking tentacles come out of it.
Witness!
Yeah, Von Karma really just... Von Karma's like,
Steal my identity, please! Witness! Tell us away. Wait! This witness he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick! He looks totally different! He looks cool!
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Yes, you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. He's still hunched over from the backside, though.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to find Miles before his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, keep me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. I won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. And then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I don't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Miles, I thought he's innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take a stand? The review must raise up himself. Still, you are clear as person for this particular case. Still, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. The court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty. Oh yeah. Confetti court. Clown confetti court.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What does it mean?
Court, this is the trial that never ends. It just keeps going. I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Do something! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the Do6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he says. Phoenix, I feel like this warrants a little bit more than an uh-oh. What do I do? Oh yeah, no, I see. I 100% Von Karma killed Edgeworth's dad. The judgment's already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness was an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this to say word. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. In fact, we have a duty to hear Miles, Mr. Edgeworth.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. He's every fucking edgelord character. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
In the instant when your father died.
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the Do6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for Do6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Murder! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing guilty to the crime. A crime for the statute of limitations runs out today!
It's all very dramatic. This is truly unprecedented.
We get some popcorn in here.
Oh, it's obvious. You hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago.
He was 9.
I think I would like to have a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Pull to the door! Pull to the door!
2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. That took 4.5 hours in game. I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I forgot your voice. I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Ooh, Ooh, Edgeworth. I didn't know you were into that. I deserve to be punished, so put me on your lap. Upon me rosy bottom, I want a loving slap. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy! Ugh.
Nick, what are you doing?
Parrot was a hostile witness. Ate up a lot of food. They flew in the court. Just pooping. Just painting the walls and bird shit. Huh? Oh. Just, I don't know. Making this cool paper airplane. Phoenix just over the corners. Here. I was just reading the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. In front of people. With his pants down.
That last part didn't happen, Gumshoe.
Oh, I'm very tired.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? That was a 6-minute recess? Excuse you? The judge said 5 minutes? You fucking unpunctual bastards. Amateurs.
Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. But his making my hearing is suspended. Then, though pointless, that the defense be the cross-examining. The judge's limitations on the deals against it runs up today. Those unconventional for me, but I can run this up one by the book. See, does the defense have any objections? Guilty! Guilty for being unpunctual!
No, Your Honor. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
When Miles Edgeworth take the stand. Will you witness anything in prison?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is it correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. Uh-oh. That was a week ago, Phoenix. I don't remember that. That will be the key. Memory is the key. It all comes full circle. Kingdom Hearts! But only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
The Do6 Incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we wanted to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
I'm not sure how you thought that number was untrue.
We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
All the same time, Mr. Yogi has Wade. Very well. Mr. Wright, your consequent examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. We'll see if I need help here. Alright, that day, got into the courtroom. Object. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and John Comer was a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. John Carmen, you will handle the case. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Fuck you, you don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Earthquake. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and young Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, and no one came to help, lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff, Yana Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up? What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream? To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out, and quick. Uh-oh. Okay. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. One bullet found in the heart. Murder. Oh! The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, hang on. So that contradicts the single gunshot then. Oh yeah, no, something's also fucky with the photo, because, like, there's a shot through the window. Alright, well... So hang on. A single gunshot. Do I present the DL6 case incident? The DL6 case file? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go with this. I'm gonna save scum. Don't judge. Don't judge, chat. Don't judge, chat. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. I don't want to go through all this again. Don't judge. I'm presenting it. Fuck it. Music stopped. That's a good sign. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. The rescuers? 2 mice came to help you? No, you don't, you dumb bitch! No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this graph. Look at this file one more time. Respect the safe scope. Thank you, Egg. Thank you. Safe scopes. Look, I don't want to go through all this again. There's no fast skip like in Danganronpa. I can't just blaze my way through it. I gotta fucking wait for them to talk, and it takes forever. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You don't quit trying to get the file, don't you?
Yeah, I like the way it feels on my skin.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What space contradicts files and the testimony?
The victim data, you wrinkled old bag of fucking goat manure. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol was fired twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. The murder was fired the day before the incident. There was no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
La 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 la. La la la.
Okay, no, that doesn't matter anymore.
I don't think this is gonna come to play yet. I don't think this can come to play yet. The Do6 bullet, maybe? No, I don't think this is come to play yet either there.
Oh, fuck. Does the victim photo show too? I mean, it shows the window and the body, but is that really enough? Is that really enough? I'm gonna go for it, I guess. Fuck it, I just said it. Who gives a shit? Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. The music stops. That seems like that was the right answer, right? If that's the right answer, right?
What? Impossible? No, Mr. Montgomery. See your reply after we see the evidence. Very well, Mr. Price. Show us your proof.
We're going for it. Fuck it.
You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident.
Sure, fuck it. Let's go with the picture. Let's try it. Music didn't stop. The health bar went away, but the music didn't stop. Look at this photograph. Oh, okay, maybe.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. Well, the music stopped now. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Here? Oh, music stopped. Okay. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
See, a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. This is dramatic. We're only an hour in. I need some popcorn for this.
Order!
Galaxy brain.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. And we'll have 2 shots of whiskey and a half pint of rum. A whole yard of beer and just have some fun. Some of Pappy's corn liquor. Start where we begun with 2 shots of whiskey and a half pint of rum. Hey, ya. That's the musical blades. Just so everyone knows. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course. Thanks.
I knew he was something before you called when he got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the Do6 Incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. There was no clue found in the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. That's my point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
Yeah, undoubtedly something else that caused a bullet hole in the door. Something beside a bullet, probably. Maybe a big stick? Maybe Yana Yogi had just a raging erection and just pierced the glass. I'm moving on. Yes, photos lie. Photos lie to people.
Water, I will have water. Mr. Wright, let's pull once up one thing that's quite clearly. But the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Montgomery says, the second bullet fire was found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk. Praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Get it together! Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong. Glass shatter, concrete destroyed, right, Xerox? Happens to every guy at some point in their life.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No.
Technically, you're correct. Shit, really?
But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edward declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before pressing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must furnish a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. This is very dramatic.
What's the point?
I don't want to go through that again if I'm wrong. Fuck. It's just so much text to go through. I can't let it end here. Your Honor. I object.
Tisk. It's alright, I'm not going to object.
I object in bullshit.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
God. It must exist. Master of Masters? The second bullet. What? God. Oh, I hated that. Fuck. What did you just say?
Nothing.
Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Yeah, I guess I hate this. I hate this so much. This is so scary.
I think it's not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
No?
The second bullet, it existed. Oh, it definitely existed. For sure, 100%.
What? Don't exist to prove that it did not exist.
I realized that, Mr. Your Honor, I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
Who?
The murderer. Yeah, the murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
Well, the criminal took the second bullet. Why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it, right? Eh? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
What possible could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof. It was a special bullet, so wait, no, hang on. No, this is not the angle I thought you were gonna take with this. No, this is not the angle I thought you would take with this. I thought you would take that it matches the barrel casing. Alright, Psycho. Did it not? No. Well, that might be a Twitch thing also.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from his cracker as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
What? I'm really thought this through. I'm going to have to penalize you.
That's fine, whatever. Alright, now, Psycho. This isn't going so well. The murderer had to find it? I don't know. Okay, let's go with it. Why not? I got some health left. Murderer was cautious. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Or is this just the same thing? Was the case searching the sign of as well? Huh? Okay, so no, that is the whole thing. Okay, how does the other one not make it? What? I guess not? Why would the murderer have to spend the time... Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
How did... Okay, whatever.
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. He didn't want to do him, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. This is so scary. I don't like this. Ah! Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. What? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's me. That's me every day of my fucking life. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. I got dragged to the hotel to go with my friend. I'm not feeling well about it, so. Oh, I'm sorry, Psycho. At least you're here. Hopefully, this can take your mind off things a little bit.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance, hypothetically speaking, allegedly. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. That's a stretch. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer himself was shot. And they left with a second bullet still inside of him. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles and Yada were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside. Yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then, the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unbelievable attorney I've ever known.
But you have heard of me.
I can feel your grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh.
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Cooksbury said yesterday?
Nope. That was a week ago.
Gregory Edgeworth does a blow to his trial record.
How?
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've been calling it.
This is an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured. Von Karma, strip down! I need to see your chest.
Which would mean
It can only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the Do6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man! Oh, man!
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I had to figure it out like a baby. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say I figured it out. It was just a hunch that I had. I had a gut feeling that it was Von Karma. I feel like saving it for a better time is probably better. Von Karma's very careful. Like, he's a very cautious man, and he's an asshole. So I feel like he's probably prepared for this. So I need to save it until I can bring it up a bit more naturally, I guess. We saved, so it's fine. We'll go for it. Wait, I don't have proof yet. This is my trump card. I better save it for the right time.
Mr. Wright, something the matter?
I'm fine, Your Honor. Just, just vibing. Just chilling.
Excuse. Shall we carry on with the trial then? That's it. We have no further to go. All that is left is the finish. In other words, the verdict.
What? Not yet. I need to go check something real quick. I'll be right back. We had a package delivered. I don't want to leave it sitting out because it's raining. I will be right back. So, just chill and vibe to the music while I'm gone. Be back in just a jiffy. Alright, I'm back. Good time. Y'all busting out the chips? You bunch of animals. Alright. Let us continue. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll drink some water out of it for that one. Thank you for the hydrate, CG. Because without a doubt, favorite part of the trial. That's really tough. Between the judge and Von Karma, it's brutal. Anyway, what? Not yet.
Think, Mr. Wright? You said that someone from the outside was the murderer, yet you cannot suggest anyone as a possible suspect. Which means your conjecture is worthless and will be rejected, of course.
Nick! Now's no time to be holding onto that trump card. The trial's almost over.
Alright, I may not know what I'm doing, but here goes. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. There's one among us who is sus.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is the suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma.
Von Karma? Von Karma! The Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Uh-oh.
Oh! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
Same time that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. I would have needed surgery now. Where did I go under the knife? That was Mr. Wright.
Blue is sus. I don't know, man. Fucking. I don't know.
Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Worth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't need clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. Only the doctor is a witness. God, nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I beg to differ. I've played a lot of video games where you just heal naturally over time. Hell, in Far Cry 3, it shows you. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Karma vented.
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I don't know. Oh yeah, no, CG. That's the exact animation I was thinking. It's so brutal. You just fucking take a stick and just shove it in your arm and you pop the bullet out. It's like that's not how that works at all. I also don't like Far Cry 3 like at all, so I'm a little biased. I don't have any evidence of this. Oh yeah. Not to mention just the infection of having a dirty stick jammed into an open wound. Doesn't it, tabletop? It's like a... Ugh, makes your arms feel weird. Okay. I truly have no idea, because I don't think we have any evidence that says that. There is? Oh boy. Oh! 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 A little bit, but it's fine. I had no idea, so that was fine. All right, I'm gonna save. We're gonna go for it. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it, and I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is. Let's try it. Fuck it. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. I've got this metal detector on hand. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You do need consent to get metal detected. That's fair.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Swear, bitch.
Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. What Missile said. Missile just rips Von Karma's throat out.
I promote the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, honestly, but we have to give it a shot. It's so loud. Gosh. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Or he's old and he might have like a replacement shoulder or something. Mr. Von Karma? It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What? Yeah, the replacement hip. You know, you get like they got like the metal ball hips that you can get. I don't know if they do that for shoulders. I don't think you can do that for a shoulder, actually. Maybe you can. I don't know. It's like the same thing. It's like the same joint socket, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. What do I look like, a doctor? I'm not a doctor. What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the Do6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the two Do6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
You kind of do, actually.
It is Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that bullet in Von Karma's shoulder from Do6? Of course you can't. I don't have any of the Do6. You don't have any of the Do6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday, you dickbag.
There's no proof you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
We do? Uh-oh.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the Do6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh. I mean, we haven't used this yet. I don't know. I mean, this is the only thing that could really, like, it's a ballistic marking, so we can't look at the bullet in his shoulder. We also haven't used Misty Phase Photo at all. Oh, that explains why there weren't any prints on this gun. Because Yanni Yogi doesn't have any fingerprints. Fuck! I have no idea. Like, this doesn't seem like it would help. The bullet does not seem like it would help, based solely on the fact that we can't look at the ballistic markings on Von Karma. It makes no damn sense. Compels me, though. Oh my gosh. I'm stress eating popcorn. Well, be careful, Psycho. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Try to have a good time. Have a good one. Okay, let's see. I've got two hits in me left, right? So even if this ain't right, I got one more after that. And then I'll ask for help. We're going for it. This is probably wrong. The music's still going. Oh, the music stopped. Okay.
A bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. It's quite accurate.
We have two bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Gregory. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. That wasn't a question. That was an order. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air.
Kill!
Get away, get away. Get away from my father, because I think it's funny if 9-year-old Edgeworth still sounds the same as he does now. Bang! It's a scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! There's no choice in this, yeah. Mr. Von Karma. So, it was you.
Your father my curse.
What are you okay there, bud?
Your father saved me with the penalty of my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that will never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it is not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure.
This music.
Suddenly I found myself in the darkness, and a voice called out to me. Kingdom Hearts. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, the lights must have cut out.
Fuck. Why are we getting a fucking sob story for this shit? I don't care.
I went out into the hall and found my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain! Hurt! I was in pain! Oh! A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw the people inside, all alive and conscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke for a medium, claiming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled! It was the perfect crime. He was fooled.
Oh my god, it's not a Persona game. Fuck. If it was a Persona game, I would have been fucking banned and taken to court by Atlas at this point. Someone for calling you out that you got to murder them, then got shot by the guy's kid, and then take the kid under your wing. This dude's, yeah, Von Karma's the ultimate petty bitch. Like, that's his Danganronpa ultimate.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. No! End it! Well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty. Confetti court!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
$5:30. That took 3 hours in game.
Nick! Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick! You crushed his dreams! Like the fucking ant he is!
Maya, take about 40 to 50% off the top there.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
A good memory? I don't know about that. Miles' dad is still dead. We didn't bring him back to life. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. But I got this hotel room for the two of us.
I know. Try. Thank you.
I see. Thank you. Right. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
I'm gonna be sick.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. The 0 social skills, fucking same.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Gumshoe comes in, full Juggalo face paint.
Whoop whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
This fucking Juggalo Gumshoe.
And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Jugashoe? I see. Stop. Oh no! Oh no! Edgeworth is down with the clown! Oh shit! It's spreading! It's an epidemic! Whoop! I feel foolish. You look foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Well, hey, Lotta.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Ah! Y'all are great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all.
I knew you were innocent from the start. From the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Or weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Oh, me? I'm unemployed. I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind!
She hasn't seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Wow, you turned quack. Quick, quack. Yes. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too? My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
To Paris, they're all going to live together in just a big ol' harem with each other. Just a big ol' big ol' polyamorous love fest in Paris over there. Larry's actually like, fuck, actually. What's the name of that movie? Good Luck Chuck? Is that what the name of the movie is? Dude sleeps with, like, every woman this dude sleeps with ends up meeting the love of their life shortly afterwards. That's Larry, but but for lesbians. I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh. What a weird amount. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. What a weird amount. $38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38? No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth.
You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I would have become, I can't read. I'd have become a prosecutor.
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. And I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth. Wow, real fucking flip here. Really killing the vibe here, bud.
Wanna switch, right?
Hey, y'all. Line up, I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Oh, well, we're gonna go party without you, bud. Or pal, sorry.
5:02 a.m. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Oh. Oh. Goodbye? What time is it? Later, CG. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! To the station. He says to himself in an empty office. The rest of that's fine, but to the station! I guess I'm too late.
Hey!
So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You didn't help your sister, though. Your dead sister. Your dead hot sister, though.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show my... What? I mean, is it just her mom? Is that it? Like, I have evidence? Uh-oh. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go with the mom. Fuck it.
Huh? Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand.
Uh-oh. Now I think about it, I don't understand this either.
It's okay. You don't have to try and cheer me up.
I don't know.
But one day I'll come back and be useful. I promise. So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Aww.
Thanks, Nick.
I don't know, that was Maya or that's supposed to be Mia? Oh, yeah, that's true. It was because of Maya we had the bullet. That's right. That's right. You're free. I forgot. I'm dumb. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page.
And say goodbye.
To the novice defense attorney that I once was. Wait, nope. Who's talking? I'm assuming it's Phoenix. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Hey!
Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
And he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I'm working at a cheese shop. Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? No, she's in the Y right now. Yeah.
And we get the added trial offer. Okay, gotcha, guilty. I forgot your voice.
Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
I'm sure he's grateful. Alright, you smug bitch. I forgot your voice. Phoenix Wright? Hmm? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth.
like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Oh, this old bag.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it, and you can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know they want to put a DVD on DVD?
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Oh, I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I swear that Mr. Wright a great deal, Stiff. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know?
I forgot your voice entirely. We're running into things where we're like, I do not know your name, fuck.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
I feel like we didn't really interact with Penny all that much, like at all. I don't remember your voice at all.
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. That was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Oh, I don't remember Willow's a Pink Princess, yeah. I mean, he's still in work. He's still working, fuck.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Oh, me? I'm trained to become a paranormal photographer.
Hell yeah.
You know a picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind him there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
There's a picture here. I don't know if you're gonna catch it. Yeah, look at that. There she is. It's not behind him, but you know. Whatever. She's pretty much in front of everybody. Hey, got a trophy. What do we get? Turnabout goodbyes. Radical. Ghost pick. A brand new episode, Rise from the Ashes. All right. Get it? Get it? Hey, get it? Because Phoenix. Get it? All right. Let's start it up. There's going to be a huge gap between these, though. Oh, this got dramatic. Hey, Trixie, how are you now? You're just in time to witness a murder. What is happening? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Now it's a 1950s noir film. That was until trouble walked through my front door. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Very specific time there. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Oh no, does it? Oh no. Oh no, new mechanics! I'm too dumb for new mechanics. Every time Danganronpa introduces a new mechanic, I complained about it. I'm almost done with this coffee. I just need to get done with it. Okay. That last bit of coffee was really unfortunate. Mm. I love me popcorn. I love me some popcorn. Does it introduce the chain thing? Like the lock thing? My wife was telling me about that. And I'm really worried about that mechanic. Who are you? Hello? Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? I don't know what voice to give you. It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. She's cute. Oh, that's such a cute sprite! Oh my gosh! What an adorable sprite! Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be... Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Her sprite is so cute. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, just what the hell is a scientific investigator? It's just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, whoa, hang on. I take it all back! I take it all back! I take it all back! Fuck! Stop the stream! Oh, I see. Wait. Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Is that your fucking catchphrase? At my age, no less? Great. Another future professional in training. Alright, what do you got? So what's this about a case? Is the trials tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She'd stab them with a pen, at best. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. Well... I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Almost always underage? Fair. Unfortunate. Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Well, that's debatable. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah, sure. Can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the I can't fucking say that word. Detention center and talk to her sister. What about Mia? My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Maya Farrell's there. That's fair. She does look a lot like Maya, just like... It's like... Maya's supposed to be 17, but then they take, like, the idea of her character design, give it to Emma, and then like, oh no, she's 16. Even though bigger, like taller. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. No, actually, we fucking hate each other. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. What? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They're dead. They died in a car accident when I was little. Maya's just tiny. That's fair. Oh. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to your sister. February 22nd, Detention Center. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Oh, great. Hang on, what kind of voice does she have now? Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want to raise... did you not want to raise here,
Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still won't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Wow, okay, yeah, let's just take Mia's face and plant it on her, huh? Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? If I can't see you... Just hiding behind a rock. They can't see me. I can't see them. It's because you're looking at the rock, dumbass. Oh, right. Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've heard about me. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Maya, Mia. They're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Are you gonna talk to me? There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why do you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. Very matter of fact, aren't we? So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Gumshoe, no! A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By... you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Wow, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Coming down on fucking police corruption. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. That's an awfully big nut there, Lana. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. You know, when I stabbed the guy that I totally stabbed. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told her that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Ooh. A school-time romance. Am I sniffing? Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Sure. Intellectually, sure. What about other oldies? I was the best there was. Phoenix getting tracked by his class. It really is Ayole. Killing Mia. Yeah, there's definitely the parallels here. Mia, Maya with Lana, and the other one, Emma. Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
They seem like such good friends, right, Greenshi? It's better than saying they're cousins. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you didn't? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Mr. Wright? Yes? I'm sitting here. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister. She's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
Wow, this is just Makoto and fucking Sai from Persona 5. Like, shit. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Phoenix is now going to lose sleep over this case, right, Trixie? What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Anything you want to talk about? Nope. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Underground parking lot! So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there? Hello? You expecting to go unnoticed, your partner? 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 I wasn't expecting a cowboy to show up.
Now, what we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
I won't be a cowboy, baby.
Mr. Marshall.
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Look here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike. See,
I fucking hate you. I love you and I hate you at the same time.
Strike?
this is our claim, our territory, the motherlode of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams of cacti? You know what dreams of cacti on the desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina.
What just happened? Was that, hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. He's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's a wallet on the ground. What's this? There's bullshit all around. What's this, a wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
That's... How was that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm just fucking stealing this wallet. Hey, hope none of y'all mind. I'm committing petty theft. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Why don't you look inside it? Hastily stuffed into pocket.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now. Look at the court record.
Okay.
Oh no.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining, from every angle.
Oh no.
Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of the X button.
Oh.
Oh no. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. Oh, does it? Oh, interesting. Bruce Goodman.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. I'm just using my eyes. Goodman's ID.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess we have to be on my toes from now on. Yeah, right, Trixie? Like, just getting your fingies all over it. Just rubbing your digits all over it. This tape. I don't think this is how this works. I don't think this is what you do with outline tape.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, pardon. Looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this is our claim. you'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
God, scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, little Philly's got a good nose on him. You wanna know who rides our red Mustang with the body and a saddle there?
Please?
No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of Prospector's office.
Prospector's office?
Might just find you a cerveza you like.
Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our plane.
Right. Great.
Alright, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me? Who's talking to? Were you two all set?
Us?
There's a lot to unpack all at once. Does she have a little hot dog squid for a necklace? Why does she have rice on her head? What is she? What's in the basket? What's in the box? Why are there frills everywhere? What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Hello. Half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers?
No, but you don't look exactly, you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even my days as the cough-up queen are over. I hesitate to ask what cough-up queen it means. Cough-up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned in my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets.
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. Does she have heterochromia? What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened. The onigiri? Yeah, like I dig it, but why? Why the hot dog squid for the necklace? The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Boy, I bet a lot of people. I bet there is so much porn of you. Yes, ma'am.
She means it.
Oh, maybe she doesn't have heterochromia. It's just that the one eye was like open more, so it looked brighter. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Salmon? Destiny? Was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Look, I see. Sometimes you look at a character and you go, I bet there is so much Rule 34 of you. Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid, homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. taking a massive shit in their lunches. Do you have any personal grievances against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew.
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really, what? What is happening? What is going on? One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. She really is just a lunch lady, isn't she? So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did you pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
How why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr?
I come here every day to sell lunches. Oh, excuse me, piss. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway. No! I dropped the bin! I dropped it! It's gone! Popcorn down! I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not? Wow, Phoenix. Way to be a dick. I dropped the popcorn. It's gone. Man, I fucking love popcorn. Just so y'all know, I fucking love popcorn. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright. Can I slide? Nope, can't slide. No slide. Let's see. I guess let's investigate some stuff.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
That's scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. There's a trophy for getting all of the ladder dialogues in the games. So, I need to make sure I do that.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe due to the barometric pressure?
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Shit's busted.
Look, a door!
That is indeed a door, Emma.
This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Oops. Did I investigate that? Apparently not. Wonder if there's a trophy for showing your badge. I don't think so. I looked at the trophy list before, and I don't remember seeing that one.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank!
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy, I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know! I'll hide in here and do a stakeout!
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious! This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
What? Oh.
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? What are these conversations that we're having? Also, this is clearly an entrance. The arrow goes this way. Alright, anyway. I'm done talking to you, correct? Alright, let's move on to the prosecutor's office. Oh, hey. She's a Steel Samurai fan. Don't mind me. Just enjoying some popcorn. Love me some popcorn.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
Popcorn is more stream. Let's go. I don't think anybody wants that. It's just like, if y'all have any hang-ups with listening to people chew, turn it off now for a second. So today I'm eating movie theater butter popcorn. Here, let's start with this one's a nice size. Here. Maybe a bit more in my mouth to make this work. Hang on. Look at that. I'm not having popcorn in my mouth. That was a lot of popcorn. It was way too much popcorn. All at once. Anyway. Air pop with butter, salt, pepper, and Parmesan. See, I'm not a big fan of cheese, so I can't live that life. I can't take this ride with you. I just enjoy some microwave movie theater butter popcorn. I love popcorn so much. Anyway, moving on.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
Trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Isn't this your... Well, this is high prosecutor, not chief prosecutor, I guess. Phoenix Wright. Who are you? You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Is it Edgeworth? Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? So Edgeworth is a fan of Steel Samurai, huh? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, he...
Hey, don't blame me!
Oh, we're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was discovered in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. And then there was this weird chime, and then there was a bear on a TV screen. I don't know.
That would be my car. What of it?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. So, Hot Boy, what you got? So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less?
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait. No, she didn't do that, I mean.
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yeah, just Dusty, yeah, right?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But...
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Like, so, hang on. So everyone loves Edgeworth still. Like, fan base-wise, right? He's still an asshole. Because he still forges evidence and shit. At least allegedly, right? He's still a huge bag of dicks. I don't know, I yielded? Because they keep saying like, oh yeah, it's been a year now. But at the start of this chapter, it was like, yeah, it's been 2 months since Maya left. Like, I don't know what to believe anymore. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Oh, that's fair, yeah. So, like, them saying like, last year, they mean, like, okay, not a few months ago. Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Cool. No prints. Rad. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
you know, let's just cover our bases here. Are you positive you didn't kill this dude?
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue is in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair.
It's nothing.
Yeah, right. Haha, you almost went to prison for life. There's a lot to unpack in this room. I'm wondering, what the heck is this?
There's a big K on it.
Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shoe to the best prosecutor each year. What? What? So? So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? You got a problem with that? Hey, you got a problem with that? I am walking here. I didn't design the thing. I didn't design the thing.
King of prosecutors? Kind of like employee of the month, only better.
Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors, at the PD on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, it was on the day, wasn't it? So hey, you a fan of Steel Samurai?
My, what an amazing bouquet.
Oh, come on.
She's right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
Oh, gotcha. I don't think so. I forgot her first name was Wendy. Fuck. Sending of flowers, yeah. What's this?
Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
Naughty. She's getting way too excited about this. Yeah, no, I get the point on Hilde, but I forgot her name was Wendy.
Whoa, what a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. Good to know.
Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sort of a place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. What about your books? You got anything dirty in here, Edgeworth? Tusk Love, perhaps?
Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets on that ladder. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. Don't. Alright, are we done here? Oops, nope. Gumshoe sending you vision. I guess. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright?
Shelf right next to you. Yeah, right, Ayla? Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he?
Sigh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
Yeah, right? Just, are you done snooping through my things? Right? Jeez. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Okay. I guess let's go back here. The Wright Coal offices. What happens if I show you this? Could you take a look at this? You? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Yeah, alrighty. Okay. About this card. Lunch and vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Because you are. Let's be honest here. Okay, I guess let's just go. Name and ID number ring here. Okay, but we already got all this. But what else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True. Sergeant Bruce. I guess I should have probably looked at this earlier, huh? Sergeant Bruce Cummin. Yabba dab.
See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab? Well, there's a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Yabba dab. Oh no! I gotta look at all these things.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
I highly doubt that. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Is that it? Okay. What the hell does this have to do with anything?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Mon Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor.
The Bigfoot box. I'm picturing Markiplier's He Who. Just, like, he just goes full feral when he's out there.
I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
He says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Why is it a shield? I feel like that's more fitting of a defense. Shouldn't a prosecutor have a sword? I can check my badge!
So this is what the back of the badge looks like. I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. Doesn't it look broken, Icy? I guess maybe, like, the prosecutor breaks the defense? I don't know.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Oh, that's no fun.
Look at it. Look at that badge. Look at that badge. Alright, well, what the fuck am I doing now? Alright, talk to you. Let's just start showing shit to him. It's against my policy to discuss evidence of defense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why is that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield.
Why is it? Oh, it's broken. It is broken. Okay. What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
There we go.
The day of the crime.
The day of the crime.
Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edward pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Hey, look at that. Edward's parking stub. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15. So 3 minutes?
So the murder happened right after you got back.
Yeah, right after, like immediately after. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Hello? Who are you? What kind of voice do you have?
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence against in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Oh, like one bit.
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edward's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir.
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right. Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. Take your report and kindly shove it up your rectum. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. And good luck! Wow, Phoenix! Right. Yes, sir? You got me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to finally calm down at least. Parking lot. Sexy lunch lady. Department. What is that monstrosity? What is that absolute affront to eyeballs everywhere. Who slapped it?
Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only been to the criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on. What's that? The stuff of nightmares is what it is. Fuck. I hate it. I hate it.
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait. I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he knows me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal! What are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What?
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. Is there a chance to get information?
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Is that so, buddy?
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime.
Yeah, but come on, this guy has a really murderable face. Come on now.
She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was fake?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is the little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. She's Lana Sky's sister. It's a lot of S's. Too many S's.
Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Interrobang?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
I need to adjust my back. It's killing me. Shit.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Maybe don't fake evidence. Just a thought.
So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Besides fucking jagging around.
Me? Well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
I'm
not gonna say what came to mind.
What do you mean this time?
Sprout, how are you now? First time I've gotten to be here on live. I'm gonna go. Ah, well, hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care of yourself now.
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. One of the highest ranking people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? That is a little weird.
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief police themselves has directed this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. I found him in the car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Oh, wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have, someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? course, pal. I got an award for intelligence myself. Huh. Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. Well, tell me the reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that thing. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Oh, it's a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Not my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa, now I remember! Idiot. Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! Yeah. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you say?
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, let's start with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? Round of the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Okay, yeah, this is all the same thing. That's all that. We did that, we looked at that, we looked at this. Talk to you. Examine. Oh, excuse me. The coffee only took me so far, apparently. Fuck. Like. I am dying. I'm so tired now.
I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Masterpiece is a strong word, Gumshoe. I hate this thing so much. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? I just threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger. Faded to dance until he drops.
Hey, I like that work of art is in quotes. A work of art. Designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Why is that evidence? That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. So dance, fucker, dance. Never had a chance. And no one even knew it was really only you. And so dance, fucker, dance. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. Boy! Welcome back. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Letter of introduction. Hey! Set my trunk up. I'm dying. Oh no! Oh no, boy! I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Boy, that's just advice for life. Just act like you're supposed to be there. People won't question it. Alright, I guess let's go back to the underground parking lot. February 22nd. Looks like the investigation is still going. Trips around. After getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. Mini fridge too big. Oh no! I'll see my dreams tonight then, baby. Okay, yeah, I figured you... Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. That handsome son of a bitch. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Alright, Marshall.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, the scene of the crime. Cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? I guess you want to look at this little introduction I got from Detective Gumshoe?
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn your fan letters to me go right in this platoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? It's also a whiteboard. Oh! That's a weird design choice, but that's awesome. That sounds really fucking cool.
Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog? You on a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries, this proof's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are called. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Yep, letters crumpled and discarded. Marshall! Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Or what the pain it was, that's fair.
Good men always die young.
No, yeah, it's not great. Not great.
Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a faster doggy there now? Detective Gumshoe was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he needs a witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stabbed the chest. Fine piece of work.
Yes, here's the autopsy report. Autopsy report, death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. What a weird way to phrase that. What a weird way to phrase the time of death. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Oh, they fucked. Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. He dressed nice, but that's about it. Smelled good, too. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector.
Oh boy. Are they really that? Like, that's just a weird way to phrase died. Because, like, at that point, it could be misinterpreted as he died within an hour and a half, 4 p.m. That could be 2:30. That could be 5:30. Like, so the time of death is anywhere from 2:30 to 5:30 at that point. Like, but my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems I called an unarmed man to shoot at at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You call me out. They shoot you for that in Texas.
Well, we ain't in Texas, shitbird. Huh? God, a confusing thing, you know, boy. Probably. Yeah, but we're working as a fucking coroner, working in the morgue. It ain't that much fun.
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me. What's up with 2 years ago? What happened 2 years ago? But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's not true at all. Gumshoe's off fucking jerking off somewhere. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog who can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog was kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief police. Because he don't realize he did.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Finish your start as friendship with full offense. Why do you fucking suck? Just look, I'm gonna say something that's going to hurt your feelings, but why? Why do you exist? This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks.
It's not a good-looking car. Fuck. That's fair. There's gonna be a huge gap also with moving and everything, so it's gonna be rough going through this. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Alright, what the hell is this? It looks like a cell phone. Oh yeah, no, there's gonna be a huge gap. There's gonna be I think like a month gap where I'm not gonna be able to stream, and I'm gonna be like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember jack shit about this. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah, let's check it out. You know, right, let's check it out. Oh, I wasn't actually doing it there. It's gonna be a different streaming setup. It's gonna be fucking weird. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. With the kids. With the youngins. Let's see. Yeah, I just push the button. Flip. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? Remember cell phone straps? Yeah. Y'all remember flip phones? Just in general? Convenient, isn't it? I'm sorry you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Also, if this is supposed to be in, like, 2016 or whatever, flip phones were no longer a thing. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Alright, so I imagine hit the redial button. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last. Wait. To see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. I mean, truth. I'm just boomer. Note to self, Phoenix is a boomer. Hey, that song! I know that!
Hey, what's going on over here?
Beep! Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, last call was made right when the murder occurred. Because she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Ooh, maybe it'll rain out there? Maybe it will.
Who did she call? The Ghostbusters. Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone. Last call made it 5:18 on the day of the murder. So it was 3 minutes after that, huh?
The chief for existing in Texas. Fuck.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospect of tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is sad, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina?
Stop calling me Bambina. I'm gonna fucking rip your dick off.
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I saw you.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. It was that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill wind, someone's up to something here. But who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they?
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person?
Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What you're saying, Edward? What? You're saying Edward is making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret here around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Edgeworth is a cowboy. Is there anything else here? Oh, excuse me. fuck? What is it? What is that? Hang on. I can't see. 675, 12-2. Not gonna remember that. So much trash. Oh no, boy. What's this? Looks like some sort. Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 6-7S 12/2. Raccoon.
There's a name written on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
Fuck if I know. How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
I don't know. Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show? For kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Well, yeah. To be continued. We'll start the trial. We ain't finishing the trial, but we're starting it.
Da-da-da. Boo-doo-doo-ba-boo-doo-doo. Ba-ba-dee-ba-boo-doo-ba.
Has Emma insulted Edward directly yet? I mean, I guess not, like, outright. She has definitely said things that insulted him. But nothing, like, straight at him, I guess. Popcorn. I'm so tired. Y'all, how much would you hate me if I just became a Minecraft streamer? I've been looking at like different Minecraft mods. I've been talking to my brother about setting up like a server for us and some friends and using that to like stream on. And like that's just what I want to do. There's so many cool fucking mods out there. I saw one. It's a bit of an older mod, but it was updated for 1.16.5. First, it's called Solar Apocalypse. And I was like, that sounds fucking rad. That sounds so cool. And then like pairing that with different other mods where like you can have villages underground and like having better caves and better mine shafts and all this different stuff. I was like, man, you could make a really cool fucking mod pack for this. The problem is I don't have time. Like Saturday's like the only time I have to stream anything, which means if we're going through this and Danganronpa, I ain't got the time for that. Anyway, so how did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
And don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? An defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
10 a.m.
Courtroom number 9.
For the trial with Laura Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. You're not a defense attorney, so let me do my fucking job! Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
Double! How are you now? However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Is that a good? Fucking same, Doppel. I'm so tired. I lost a lot of steam about an hour ago. Got 40 minutes left in the stream, though. We're gonna power through. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen?
Haven't I seen you else somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and a favor. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name or profession? And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
This is why everybody's not caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. Oh, caviar won't taste like pickled tapioca.
Actually, what does pickled tapioca taste like? I don't know, but it sounds awful. Name, profession, now. So forced? Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up!
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. I'm sorry? She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
I know who you are.
Cough up. Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady? Why? Okay, what the fuck happened 2 years ago? If I might have the court's attention over here. Cop! Cop! The parking lot of the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
So I suppose that to keep picking up prosecutor's place, right? Yes,
A lot just happened there. The crime took place by the car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. Bunny, how are you now? I'm doing alright. I'm fucking tired. How are you doing?
I'm just flying.
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans.
Did you see the time moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Simple cut and dry, wasn't it? That was right.
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Wow! Who do you call poor? Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, give them the awards, Mr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Alright, witness testimony. Here we go. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Your lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed with Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may contact another witness.
Alright, let's fucking get to work. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted, given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Alright, so what happened with Star 2 years ago that caused her to hate prosecutors so much? Hey, a bot! It's been a minute since we had a bot. It's alright, the bot's dead. We killed the bot.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. Wow, like a bunch of dogs? Yeah, you know what? It is a very similar reaction, isn't it? Bot, 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 bot! To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. We will continue, Miss Starr.
Wait a little. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Bot hunting dogs. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the largest, thanks.
Note to self, the judge to think before applying.
The security guard room is in the lot in Block A. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say, Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Oh, what that means. What is that analogy, man? Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
I must be hard and sharp as tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match.
In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Indeed it was.
All cases. And the person you saw, you are sure was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's do what we can. If we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That's inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
I may be relegated to my lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph. You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflex took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose it's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Detective bad? Really? Okay, cool. This gets worse and worse, doesn't it? Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Skye. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. I thought you were going to say prosecutors are are by their nature able to tell how long 4 inches are. Anyway. You can't testify to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise a knife to strike, no?
There's a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Mr. Starr's testimony, or Miss Starr's testimony, is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Just don't smile like that.
Oh no, that was it? hand isn't bandaged up in this? Oh boy. Okay, standing to a garish car. Yeah, that tracks. Because you could definitely see through that. Her right hand. I mean, this photo shows she got nothing, but this is after the murder, so... I mean, that's what I was... Well, that's the thing. I was thinking, like, she was going to deliver a lunchbox to her boyfriend. But that would place her on the other side of... Whoops. That's not what I meant to press. I did not mean to press that. Whoops. Oh, well, whatever. I did not mean to press triangle. That was my bad. I really fat-fingered that one. Alright. Because I was thinking, like... I don't understand how... she was going to deliver it. Thank you for the hydrant, Doppel. Let's see here. What was this one again? Garish car, you mean, yep, Mr. Edgeworth car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth, yes. It's also Edgeworth, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, it was. On cases is, side of the defendant, for 30 feet away, I'm certain it was her. Stop this crime, a knife strike, finish the point, force my time, too late, too late. Yes, murder weapon, right? I see. It's a fleshman, make it. Yes. What is this? Deliver. Okay, I already know. Okay, boyfriend is a detective. No, this is okay. Yeah, this is boyfriends, right? Security sign, yeah. Car, yes, I parked in B block. So she's using B block when she witnessed the crime. Yes. Okay, no, she took a picture through the gate. Yeah, so she definitely took the picture from B block. Lana hurt her right hand. There's no knife. I mean, is it really, like... The thing is, this is after the murder. Like, the knife wouldn't be in her hand anymore, right? But, as it stands right now, there's no knife in her right hand here. But Lana did hurt her right hand. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. What's this one? Tell me where the knife is carrying. About 4 inches long, right? Yes. Prosecution vital organs. big surprise. Canada's right to be killing agony in person. Perhaps the chicken salad therefore is holding a knife. What then? Alright, Chad, help me out here. I've already fucked up once because I fat fingered it. What am I doing here? Help me out here, Chad. Because I ain't got a clue. My brain's not working here. I'm gonna eat some popcorn. I hunger. Fair boy. Like, I'm gonna save here because that just doesn't. It might track because I'm thinking the same thing, Chixie. Like, this picture shows that Lana didn't have a knife in her right hand, which does contradict what she's saying, but this photo could have been taken after she discarded the knife. Maybe I just can't make that assumption. I just gotta go with it. Fuck it, I don't know. Oh, good, the music did stop. Okay, my gut was right. Good job, Chixie. And you said it as well. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Well, because she could. Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, right?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It was taken after. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Because the blood. Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? Yeah. But it's a black and white photograph.
Yes, I told you this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Yeah. You got a better idea? Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. I mean, yeah. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering a jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but
good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. Slightly unclear my ass, right? Salmon swirl lunch? See, I don't like fish. I don't like salmon. I don't like salmon specifically, so it's like meh, meh. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Oh, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, either see testimony.
Okay, let's press that now. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves, you know? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
I'm sorry, you have the forceful star.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. Check is so loud, isn't it? If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that. Anything else? Right glove cut. She was wearing it when she hurt her hand. The knife should be. It's not in the picture. Oops. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, it does say between 4 and 5:30. Okay. 36 male, time of death, February 21st, between 4 and 5:30, causes a blood loss from chest wound. The wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Blood right, after peeling an apple. This is all the same thing. I didn't realize I could check it while I was in this. This feels odd. She's like, hang on, give me a second. Oh my gosh. How do I prove this wasn't premeditated? I have no idea, Chixie. Yeah, he really did. He really color coordinated his car, his jacket, and his knife. Fuck, I have no idea. Stab the victim. Yeah, like, but I don't have any evidence that says that. I'm thinking the knife. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like if she hurt, then is that really the victim's blood? Or is that Lana's blood? That's another thing I was thinking too, is that like No, there's no print on the knife, Doppel. I was thinking that too, like, how could it be premeditated when Miles didn't show up until 5:12? How on earth could she have known that he would be there at that time? Fuck it, we'll save. Save scum! I have a lot of ideas, but I have no idea if any of them actually work. No, that's not it. Let's try the knife? Fuck it. It's the knife. Okay, it was the knife. God, because I had no idea. Like, it could have been either the knife and that, like, how could she have known that was there? She couldn't have had the knife on her person because this is Edgeworth's knife. But the parking ticket is also like, how on earth would she have known when he showed up? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know? That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the defendant that she prosecuted in the district, right?
Mommy, are prosecutors bad people?
Yes. She would have. I get it, Aioli. Like, she would have had the weapon on her if it was premeditated. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing the special gloves. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. I mean, yeah. Warg!
Order!
The tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. This is as good as free.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Really? That's the best you got, Edgeworth? What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered the detective with a knife. That's all we care about. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I really like to hear that testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now.
Angel's deduction.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Well, that's already, not true.
The victim was sold from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Alright, well, I know which one is already bullshit, but let's press it anyway. A human machine. That's a contradiction. Idiot. Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit.
You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me?
just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have any objection, you know?
Miss Starr turned out to be as short-tempered as when we met her. As she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, would it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Okay, is it... Yeah, 1 knife wound. Get through this one. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing out under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report says that death was due to a loss of blood from 1 stab wound.
You're right. Good shot, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
My witness.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim.
I don't see a Jack, and I'm blind.
That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Testify!
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? That's a little weird.
Some people often mistake my beard for a bib.
Judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like a kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. Is she even wearing her scarf? Also, I don't see any blood. What the fuck are you on about, lady? However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only 1 knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short than we met her. Okay, yeah, wait, yeah, candles. She's not wearing her scarf in this picture. I'm gonna save. Let's save that one because we're hurting. Let's try that, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of because right. Okay, I'm not blind, right? I'm not saying this incorrectly. She's not wearing her scarf in this picture. So that's what I'm gonna go for, I guess. Let's see what happens. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. That's all neck. Look at that neck. The wood is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Harsh words, but good.
Edgeworth, yeah, fucking Edgeworth's putting in the work here.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there. A scarf. No, not that. But something red. Really? Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What?
Very well, let's continue your testimony. You saw the crime and arrested the suspect. Tell us about that.
You played yourself. Trust no one, not even yourself. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. Alright, I'm actually gonna call it there, I think. Nope, after the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. It's almost 4. It's almost 4 o'clock. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I gotta make a thumbnail. I gotta fucking maybe get ready for D&Ds. I'm not entirely sure if that's happening tonight, but it might be. So yeah, we're gonna call it right there. Okay. Well, let's do the YouTube outro quick. Thank you so much for watching, everybody on YouTube, for watching the VOD later, once this goes up. If you liked it, make sure you click the like button down below and subscribe to keep up with my stuff. New video, usually every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's my stream VOD. There's a link down to my Twitch channel in the description. Please consider giving me a follow or subscribing if you can. It really helps to support the channel and everything like that. And you can see when I go live. There might be in the future. I have a schedule where I stream. I try to stream every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. But there might be guerrilla streams, I guess is the word for it, where like if I play with my brother, like when he's streaming or something like that, I'll probably just put the stream on. It won't be anything like formal or anything like that. But there might be, you know, unplanned streams that happen. So if you follow or subscribe or what have you, you'll get notifications when I go live. So hop on down to Twitch, give me a follow, everything like that. Comment, what was your favorite part about this? Was it finishing up the 4th trial? Was it meeting, starting up the next trial? Leave a comment and let me know. And share it with your friends. If you have friends who want to get into the Ace Attorney series but don't have the means to, don't have the time to, show them this. And we can take the journey together and experience it while they can bear witness to the ultimate stupidity that is me attempting to muddle my way through questions and whatnot, and trials. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, YouTube!